What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day, and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every time I put up a new video and or a live stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day. We are on our way into July 4th weekend, so why not start out July with a little fun interactive video like today. Today, I'm going to give you 5 different Tundras from the history of the truck that could be considered the king of the Tundra. Now, these are my nominations for this, but I could be totally wrong, so please go down in the comments below and let me know which one of these you think would be king of the Tundra, or which one would you add. Maybe I've been missing a couple, so please let me know in the comments below. Now, this isn't necessarily anything specific when it comes to the rules of how I pick these. I just picked popular Tundras from all of the years we've had them, whether it be a trim, a package, or just the setup on the truck overall. So once again, can't wait to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below, but let's get started. So we're gonna start with one we made a video about very recently, and it is the RCSB Tundra regular cab standard bed. And I'm talking specifically about the one that is available with the 5.7 liter V8 engine, the TRD off-road package, and comes in 4x4. Now, many of you buy these trucks in 2-wheel drive as well, and you throw maybe something like a Magnuson supercharger on it, and you take it drag racing because they are very fast. But as far as just keeping the utility of the Toyota Tundra and the fun as well, and especially if you live in somewhere like the Northeast or somewhere where you get a lot of snow, I feel like that 4-wheel drive option ties it all together. You can have a great time and still use it as a truck. Now, this is just a 2 to 3 seater, depending on how you set up the truck and how you get the package. With the TRD package, like I just said, with the 5.7 and everything, you're going to get a 2-seater with a center console. If you just get a regular SR5 one, it could be a 3-seater. So that has definitely got to be on the list. And the reason it is on the list is because of how many people look for this truck and how popular they are, not just then in 07 to 13, but now after the fact. These things are highly sought after and extremely, extremely hard to find. You could find them also in 4.7 and a V6 option, but that 5.7 V8 one is what everybody seems to want. So it's got to be on the potential king of the Tundra list. So that's my number 1. By the way, these are in no particular order. Number 2, gonna have to stay there in that second gen there, and we're gonna go with a truck that was available from 09 to 13, and that is the Toyota Tundra that came with the TRD Rock Warrior package. When this package came out, it was extremely popular. It was available in double cab. It was available in Crew Max. You could get it on the grade or on the limited. Now, if you got it on the limited, you got a little bit more chrome, and you got some of those luxury features like a moonroof, like leather, blind spot monitoring, and parking sensor. But the reason everybody seemed to really like this truck, it did a little bit more body coloring, and the wheel and tire package is what everybody wanted. It kind of took the TRD off-road package and turned it up a notch. So you got yourself some simulated beadlock TRD forged wheels, 17-inch, for that bigger sidewall tire that they would be wrapping around these wheels, which was the BFG KO2. It had a nice look to it, and it was a very plain looking truck, which was also a good thing too. Depending on how you set it up, being the grade or the limited, it had a very unique body color style look, but it came with the Bilstein shocks, it came with the skid plate, and it was a really nice addition of the Tundra from the 09 to 13 when it was around. Again, a very highly sought after package. To me, the Rock Warrior setup in a double cab looks amazing, and I'm talking about that grade. Grade is more of an SR5. I don't like the limited very much. I like the features, but I don't like the chrome they add to it. I like more of that body color look. So that's got to be number 2 on the list. TRD Rock Warrior Tundras. Everybody wants one. A lot of people that have them still have them, even when the mileage is getting high, because that 5.7 V8, it lasts forever. Number 3 on the list. Had to put it here. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this. I'm going for the SX package Tundra, and I'm more talking about the one that was available in 20 and 2021 when they finally allowed you to get not just the double cab but a Crew Max option. So you had 2 options on it, Crew Max and double cab in those later years. Now the SX, okay, there's nothing too special about it. It's built off of a lower trim SR5. There's not a lot of crazy stuff going on, but if you watch any of my videos, especially the dealership walk videos, when we see these trucks, I fall in love because they're body color all the way around. They got a nice styled black wheel on them. They're debadged from the factory. The only thing you're going to see on it is that SX and that Tundra imprint on the tailgate. I think it's awesome. It has the look of a TRD Pro for way less of a cost. Now think of this before COVID times. Think of this before chip shortage times. A TRD Pro would be, say 2020, would be about $56,000, $57,000. In the same Crew Max setup in an SX, you could get that truck for around $43,000. Again, you didn't get the leather on the interior. You didn't get anything crazy when it comes to features as far as the interior stuff, but the look of the truck. If you cared about the look, the exterior of that truck, this was the way to go. They both came with the 5.7 liter V8 engine, of course, so you weren't going wrong there. You know, you just were really missing that leather, maybe some power stuff on the inside. You didn't get the Entune 3.0 with it also, but a beautiful truck, and you could always add to it, and that's the best part of the truck. You know, the TRD Pro is pretty much set up to go. Maybe add a little bit better of a tire if, you know, you want to, but that SX, it's a great starting point at a way lower price. You could add the TRD dual exhaust, you could add a suspension lift, all that, but you had the great look. Very limited chrome on the exterior of the body, maybe a little bit of chrome on that Toyota badge up front with Toyota Safety Sense, but like I said, it was debadged with just the SX on the back. So for me, I had to mention that. That is one of, if not my favorite packages available for the Tundra. SX is the way to go. It is coming back in 2023. We shall see if it holds true to what it was when it first came out, but definitely something to check out if you are in the market. So that's got to be my third. Now the top two, I'm going to give you reasons for both. Number one, we're going to have to say the TRD Pro. And I want to focus on a specific TRD Pro here. I like trucks that come out in a certain way and do more of a cost savings setup. So with the TRD Pro, that 15 to 17, it really changed a lot of things for Toyota. And what I meant, when it came out, everybody thought it was going to be a direct competitor of the Raptor, which it wasn't really that way. I mean, the Raptor cost so much and had a lot more crazy stuff on it and a lot of nice features. The suspension, you know, was more of a mid-travel suspension. You know, that thing was set up to do some crazy stuff. Basically what the TRD Pro was in 15 to 17, it was an SR5 platform. It didn't have a lot of interior fun stuff going on. In 2016, they added leather seats with the TRD Pro stitch on it. In 2015, it was a fabric seat with a little bit different of a design. But it had, you know, the special TRD Pro Bilstein suspension that gave it a 1.5 to 2 inch level lift. You know, you had unique TRD Pro wheels, the TRD Pro stamp in the side, TRD Pro skid plates. It was meant for that high-speed desert Baja running. That was what was inspired by it. But the best part about the TRD Pro when it came out is right behind me right now, was that Toyota Heritage grille. It really tied it all together. That 15 to 17 was amazing because you could get this special edition, limited quantity truck for a great price. When they first came out, the double cab was around $43,000 to $44,000, and the Crew Max TRD Pro of the time was around $45,000 to $47,000, usually around $46,000, which is a great price if you really think about it, because today, in 2022, the TRD Pro is rocking for around $68,500, $69,000. So that's a big increase. So back then, you were getting a great value and something that was special from the heritage of Toyota. If you are someone who is an enthusiast or fan of Toyota in general, this truck was built for you. The engineers took their time and they followed the TRD heritage to give you something that was cost effective but unique. And I absolutely love that about you know, Toyota, what they did with the TRD Pro in the beginning. Now don't get me wrong, in 2019, there wasn't a TRD Pro Tundra in 2018, but in 2019, when it came back out for a new gen TRD Pro, they changed the grille a little bit. It was still the Heritage grille. You know, they did a few things here and there. You got yourself a Fox suspension now instead of that Bilstein suspension with the reservoirs and everything. It was now a BBS forged wheel. Toyota Safety Sense was on it. And instead of being built off an SR5 platform, it was built off of a limited platform. So you started getting things like heated seats. You started getting the moon roof, things like that on the interior. They beefed it up a little bit. And of course the price went up. But that 15 to 17 TRD Pro really needs to be considered for king of the Tundras, just because of what it was born from with the Heritage and the great price you were getting in that for. And let's not forget, you know what else came standard on the TRD Pro and still does up until 2021? I almost said to this day because it doesn't anymore. The TRD dual exhaust, which was fantastic and made that 5.7 liter V8 sing. So those are four. The last one, I truly do think may be the king of the tundras for the thought processing behind it. And you guys probably know where I'm going with this one right now. That's got to be the 1794 Tundra, introduced in 2014. A lot of people to this day, when they see it, what does 1794 mean? All right, well, the plant that makes the Tundra is down in San Antonio, Texas, TMMTX, and it is built on land that was a ranch at one point. That ranch was founded in 1794. So not only did they build their Western heritage truck off of, you know, what everybody else does, that cowboy theme, they did it with something that was held close to San Antonio, Texas, and to Tundra. So it wasn't just saying, you know, Ford F-150 King Ranch, cool. You know, Longhorn for Ram, cool. 1794 means something to the heart of Toyota and to the heart of the Tundra, because the Tundra is only built right there in the great city of San Antonio, Texas. So I think the 1794 is amazing. Not to mention, the interior is very unique. You can get the TRD off-road package on it, which I highly recommend if you were to get the 1794. It kind of ties it all together. It takes away the 20-inch wheel that you can get kind of a machine silver look. There's also a big chrome clad. It takes it down to the 18-inch wheel to give you a TRD wheel. Of course, I'm talking 14 to 21 right now. For 2022, the 1794 is still there. There are two different color options for the interior now, but the 1794 is truly the heritage of Toyota and for Tundra. So the TRD Pro is the heritage for the TRD Toyota brand. The 1794 is the heritage of Tundra, as it is named after where the land or the ranch was founded in 1794, where they now build the Tundra. So that 1794 is the Western theme for the Tundra, but it comes with a very unique interior. The original one came out in sunset bronze, so you had that nice bronze on the outside and then that very tan interior on the inside. I'm actually sitting in a 1794 2022 seat right now. I use it as my office chair. Huge fan of what that is, but as far as the king of the Tundras, you really got to think of 1794 on that one, just because of what is behind it. So if you're into those Western themed trucks, you're going to love the 1794, and you're really going to love the 2022, because now there are many options as far as what you want to do with it. TRD, non-TRD, this interior, the saddle brown, or you could get more of a cream color interior. So there are some options on it right now. But me personally, that 14 to 21 had more of like an orange brown interior that I really like, with the simulated wood grain and everything. I think it's awesome, loud, just what it should be when it's a Western themed truck. So those are my 5. Which one of the 5 are you considering king of the Tundras? Did I miss one? Do you have anyone to add? Do you want to go to the first generation Tundra and maybe pick like the Terminator T3 edition Tundra or the Darrell Waltrip edition Tundra? I want to hear it down in the comments below. So if you don't like my 5, let me know which one you consider king of the Tundra, or out of my 5, how would you rank them? Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this one. Until next time, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. I appreciate you guys being here. Have a great start to your 4th of July weekend. Be safe, be well, and I'll talk to you soon.